Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading. Let's check in and see what's going on with you. What's happening for Leo right now, and what does Leo need to know? Okay, well, first we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups came out together. You've got a new relationship. You've got a new path opening up in your life, a new adventure, a new experience coming your way. And it looks good. Yeah, you're leaving something behind. You're going out, venturing out. You're opening up to this. And you have a lot of potential here to create something that you love. And you're having a lot of, I guess, like, what is it? It's like, this is changing you. As much as it may be changing your life in many ways, it's also changing you on the inside. We've got the World. Okay, yeah. So this is opening up a whole new chapter of your life. And I'm just getting this idea that the journey is going to take as much as it gives. As much as you are changing the life around you, I just keep getting the same message. It's like also going to change you in a deep way. Deep and meaningful experiences that also change something about you. Not that it changes who you are as a person. In fact, it brings out who you are. It makes you, it introduces you to yourself. It makes you more of who you are. Interesting. There's that Temperance again. Okay, so you've got a new path opening up in your life. This is kind of a big deal. A whole chapter, a whole cycle of your life is ending sooner rather than later. I see you moving, traveling, moving forward on this, and really creating something, very mindfully creating, mindful and present in the moment, very conscious of what you're doing, a sense of almost like, yes, intuition, but also ESP. I'm just seeing the third eye chakra is open and the heart chakra is open, and so you're creating this vision and you're really working on making something happen here. Okay, so path is opening, life is changing. This is great. Big deal, kind of a big deal coming through, a sense of opening up. Yeah, and there's something so emotional about this as well. Emotional alchemy. Okay, communication coming in, important conversations about this, texting, messaging, conversation back and forth. What is this? It's like an instantaneous quantum leap. Like suddenly you are walking through that door, opening that portal and walking through it. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you've made a choice. Okay, so this is brilliant. You're moving in the right direction. You're going to a better place. New relationship, new love, new job, career. Like there's so much new. This is a whole new chapter of your life. There's a sense of divine timing, but the time is now. Like this is divine timing. It's right now. There's something immediate about these changes. No hesitation. You see it for what it is. You've made a decision and you're just going to go for it. Okay, let's clarify the World card with a second deck. Four of Swords, the Sun, wow. The Chariot and the Ten of Pentacles. Excellent. So you've already made up your mind. The answer is yes. It's a green light from the universe to move forward. This is all in, like I said, divine timing, but it's in the will of the universe as well. Like in alignment with the will of the universe, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, the divine. But what I'm seeing here is that you've decided very clearly. You see this and you're going for it. You're saying yes. You're very happy with this. It's like very positive transformations coming in. Okay. It's natural. It's the natural development. This is such a good reading today. The Emperor, the Knight of Wands. And the devil. Ooh, powerful, very powerful transformation coming in. Why that? Yeah, you're following your heart here towards something that you want. Intense and very intense. Something about this could be unconventional. You have some worries. It's like, don't worry about it. Basically, it's like, don't worry. You're going to be fine. This is going to be great. It's very reassuring. Rest assured and say yes. And it's like, you're in a really good position right now to see something for exactly what it is, see it clearly, and make an important decision to move forward with this. Yeah, there's your High Priestess. There's your ESP. There's your intuition. And there's your Six of Swords. So yeah, I see you moving forward on this new idea. I see you moving forward on this new path. And it's leading you to a place of prosperity, long-term, wealth, abundance, community. Yeah, there is an offer coming in. You're following it. You're saying yes. Okay, so that looks good. You're observing. What are you observing? Yeah, I see you observing, contemplating, waiting. There's a sense of nostalgia. There's a sense of, like, you know, maybe even thinking about the past, thinking about the future, quietly meditating on how you feel about this, your dream. There's something you're receiving. You're very receptive and very open to this right now. That's what I see. You're open to this new beginning. It's opening up for you. You're stepping into it wholeheartedly, saying yes to this, feeling good about this. It's definitely a change for the better. Perhaps you've been thinking about this for a while. There's been some introspection. You've been meditating on this. And now it's finally here. Yeah, that's what this reading is saying. New path opening up. Whole life is changing. This changes everything. You've been working on it. You're kind of... You're doing some kind of internal alchemy as well as making these external changes. Like, yeah. Okay. Signs include Sagittarius, Cancer, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, water signs, earth signs, air signs. Let's do some oracles. Look at you. You've been thinking about this. You've been meditating on this. You've been sleeping on it. You've been sort of preparing yourself for this, getting ready for this. You are totally ready. You are so ready for this. New relationship or new job or new living situation. Because it's something that you feel very deeply about. You love it. You enjoy it. It brings you peace and healing. And it also is very tangible, very real. Yes, it's your feelings and the way that you feel about it, and your emotional and spiritual experience of this path is also very important. But it's leading to something that is grounded and tangible and abundant and prosperous. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, you know, and then it's a very decisive and brilliant energy pushing you forward. Moving forward in truth, seeing something and knowing exactly what to do with it. It's very creative. Like you've gathered a lot of information or you've thought a lot about this and you've put two and two together. There's some kind of synthesis. Synthesizing all of this stuff, putting it all together, not just analyzing it and taking apart, because analysis is when you take things apart. Synthesis is when you put things together. You put two and two together, you observe, you see the bigger picture, you see... So you're accomplishing something major here. You have accomplished something. You see it and you move forward, taking with you this sense of clarity and perspective that is guiding you You are seeing it perfectly clear. You're very clear about this. You see it exactly for what it is. That's important here. It's important for you to rest assured that there is a yes answer to move forward. That yes, you are guided to move forward on this. Your intuition is completely correct. You are seeing it very clearly. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. King and Queen of Pentacles both. It's like you are connecting with a fellow earth sign, or you have earth sign in your chart. There's a very solid, stable relationship between two earth signs, King and Queen of Pentacles. Or it's like, it's about the energy of earth. Yeah, there's that tangible Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles again. Reliable, solid, stable, secure, prosperous, abundant, healthy, wealthy, realistic, grounded, all of those good things are associated with the energy of the earth. It seems like that's Page of Cups. I do feel like there's been some anxiety. There's Page of Cups, 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands. And I feel like someone's nervous or anxious and uncertain and feeling stressed out, of feeling like they're not sure and they don't know. And they're having I've seen a little bit of that energy coming through. I see 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. It's like you will grow into this. This is what I mean by like you are also changing. You are becoming more secure as you step onto this new path. That's this whole reading. Like saying yes to this from a place of clarity and inner peace. Even though you may at times feel anxious, you know what you're doing. With total confidence in your path, knowing that this is right for you. Yeah, let it show you. Okay, let's do oracles. Yeah, you're growing into this. You're growing more secure. It's gonna show you. Yeah. The path will appear. You'll see it. So you've been waiting patiently. You're in alignment with this, doing the right thing at the right time. I just keep looking at this Temperance, like in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, totally mindful and present and aware to recognize and receive this opportunity, this path opening up, this new idea, this creative venture, this way forward. Yeah, watching it, observing it. Someone's very quietly, patiently seeing this, moving toward it, maybe keeping a lot of it to yourself too, like not really feeling like you have to tell everybody your business. Earth energy is also very modest and reserved, private, quiet. Yeah, someone's very private, very quiet, but they're happy to go in this direction. It's a change for the better. It's triumph. It's success. It's like you've been preparing for this. Now it's the decisive moment of action. It's the moment of truth. It's the moment to move. Like it's time to go right now. And you know, and it feels right. And it's like you've got it. So I feel like somebody sometimes second guesses. They second guess. And maybe this reading is like, don't second guess yourself. You know what you're doing. Okay, oracles, we've got wish. Don't seek what is already yours. Don't seek what is already yours. Like if you're seeking clarity, you're seeking answers, you're looking for something outside of yourself that you already have within, like the High Priestess and all of this. Like you have the clarity, you have the answer. You already know. Okay, interesting. And we've got embrace the concept of eternity. The vertical eternity is now. Embrace the concept of eternity. Meditating on this. Then we have pen pals, writing a letter to your future self, describing your dreams and intentions. Seal it with a date to open in the future. Post it or keep it safe. Envision yourself becoming the person in the letter, trusting it will return to you when the time is right. Pen pals is also talking about conversation and writing. Surface beauty often masks deeper truths of what you want. Union. Your mind's sides are allies. Your mind's sides are allies. The different sides of your personality are allies. Getting started is the hardest part. Defying the arrow of time will lead to disappointment. Joy recharges the spirit for the journey ahead. Okay, so celebrating this, it's a good idea to celebrate your victories, celebrate your life and your choices, and to look at it as an exciting adventure, or to look at it as something that is very positive for you, instead of, you know, being dragged down in the worry and the second guessing and like, what if? Well, what if it all works out? And there's a lot of wasted energy on second guessing. Like Eight of Swords, I keep seeing the Eight of Swords, but I see the Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. It's like the only thing that's going to hold you back from pursuing your dreams and your romantic journey here of the spirit is you. Second guessing or questioning or not trusting your intuition. You should trust it. Trust your intuition. Trust what your body is saying. Trust what your heart is saying, what your spirit is saying to you. New path opening up. Big life changes. Some whole cycle of your life is ending, closing that out and accomplishing something here, accomplishing some kind of completion, which opens up that door, that portal that you are stepping through. And you're making something out of this, making something out of nothing, making something. You're creating this. You have, it's like, yeah, I see blending these different ideas and putting things together and seeing the way forward and receiving, being very receptive to these ideas, receiving this opportunity and embracing it and saying yes to it. You've thought about it. You see it for what it is. You know the way forward. You're saying yes to yourself and to life and to the dance, you know? Let's look at some bibliomancy. Life is a great work of art. So I'm going to read a message from the Creative Act, A Way of Being. Because life is art. That means art is not just something we do, it's something that we are. We've got look at this. A helpful exercise might be opening a book to a random page and reading the first line your eyes find. See how what's written there sometimes applies to your situation. Any relevance it bears may be by chance, but you might allow for the possibility that chance is not all that's at play. When my appendix burst, the doctor who diagnosed it insisted that I go to the hospital immediately to have it removed. I was told there were no other options. I found myself in a nearby bookstore. Standing out on a table in the front was a new book by Dr. Andrew Weil. I picked it up and let it fall open. The first passage my eyes went to said, "If a doctor wants to remove a part of your body and they tell you it has no function, don't believe this." The information I needed was made available to me in that moment, and I still have my appendix. When clues present themselves, it can sometimes feel like the delicate mechanism of a clock at work. If the universe is nudging you with little reminders that it's on your side and wants to provide everything, it's as if the universe is nudging you with little reminders that it's on your side and wants to provide everything you need to complete your mission. How perfect is that? I swear to God, I feel like Rick Rubin built this book. He created this book for bibliomancy. It is the most perfect bibliomancy book I have ever used. I love using it so much for this reason. So I opened it up, and lo and behold, he's talking about bibliomancy. Now, mind you, I've never actually read this book. I've never actually read this book cover to cover. I've only ever used it for bibliomancy. It called to me in that way. And so I started using it for that. Says it right here. And I feel like the takeaway from this is like when the clues present themselves, it can sometimes feel like a delicate mechanism of a clock. This is this whole reading. The universe is giving you everything you need to complete your mission. The universe is on your side. It's in alignment with the will of the divine, in alignment with the will of the universe. The universe, the world card came out twice. It's providing you like 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and all of this. It's providing you with everything that you need to complete your mission, which is like the Chariot, to move forward, like the Six of Swords, to complete your mission, 10 of Pentacles, the world. That's the completion here. So observe and be mindful and be present and take the chance, take the opportunity to use the resources and to embark on this journey and to go for this and take the opportunity that the universe is presenting to you. Push forward. Allow yourself to be changed. You're ready for something to end so that you can move forward to something new. The universe is on your side and wants to provide everything you need to complete your mission. The experimenter and the finisher. In their nature, many artists lean toward one of two categories, experimenters or finishers. Experimenters are partial to dreaming and play, finding it more difficult to complete and release their work. Finishers are the mirror image, a backward reflection. They move quickly to the endpoint with immediate clarity. They are less interested in exploring the possibilities and alternatives that the experimentation and craft phases can suggest. Each might find it helpful to borrow from the other. Finishers might benefit from taking more time in the early phases, writing beyond the minimum requirement, experimenting with other materials, considerations, and perspectives, allowing them space for improvisation and surprise in the process. Experimenters might benefit from taking an aspect of the work through to completion. It might be a drawing, a song, or a chapter of a book. Even making one foundational decision from which to build can help. Even making one foundational decision from which to build can help. Take the example of an album. If you're a musician struggling with 10 songs, narrow your focus to 2. When we make the task more manageable and focused, a change occurs, and completing even a small segment builds confidence. Going from 2 to 3 is easier than going from 0 to 2. And if you happen to get stuck on 3, then skip it and get 4 and 5 done. Complete as many elements of the project as you can without getting hung up. It's much easier to circle back once the workload is reduced. Often the knowledge we gain from finishing the other pieces becomes a key to overcoming earlier obstacles. So, complete as many elements of the project as you can without getting hung up. Yeah. The universe wants to provide you with everything you need to complete the mission. And to make it a little less daunting or overwhelming, perhaps you could complete as much as you can without getting too hung up. Like, don't get too hung up. You already have the answer. Move forward in clarity and confidence. Get as much done as you can without getting too hung up on having to go from 0 to 10. Just go from 0 to 1 and 1 to 2, one step at a time. Let it develop naturally. Yeah, that's what this is saying. You're going through some kind of major transformation, not just in the life around you, but also inside of you. And I think it's just as important to observe that internal transformation, that internal process of creativity, as it is to experiment with external and to complete one thing at a time as you build up to the whole picture. Because you are completing something, you are accomplishing something here in time. Give yourself the grace and the patience, the moderation. Yeah, something about being patient and having moderation, not going to extremes. You're not going to any kind of extremes right now. You're just staying in that middle path, that middle pillar, where you're finding that balance within. I'm going to leave it there for you today, Leo. And that's what I got for you. New path, new beginning, major cycle completed, heading towards success, wealth, abundance, prosperity, having the answer, speaking up, someone's speaking up, open, honest communication, problem solving. I just don't see you getting hung up on anything. You're not. You're not going to let anything stop you. You're not going to get hung up on anything. You've made up your mind. You feel good about it. You see things clearly. You're keeping it cool. Being cool and moving through it and moving forward. Maybe, yeah, there's challenges, but you're totally prepared for this. And it's the green light from the universe to go for it. Do it. I see a King and Queen of Pentacles working together to make these changes. I saw Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, King of Pentacles with Two of Pentacles. There's a relationship here, whether it's work relationship or... I'm not seeing a lot of romance. I saw a little bit in your reading. I see the Ace of Cups. So there's that. There is love. There is emotional connection. You're loving yourself. You may love someone else as well. I did see a little bit of Page of Cups. I saw Six of Cups. So there is romance and there is affection and attraction and pleasure. But it seems like there's a focus on the practical or the pragmatic changes that you're making. Perhaps this is a pre-existing relationship. It's like a new path with your love. A new path to love. Some new way to love. Something like this. Where you're both making changes. You are both changing your lives. Things are changing for the both of you. You're doing this together. You're working together on this. You're collaborating. I didn't see the Three of Cups, but... Well, I mean, there's the Three of Cups right there, so, okay. I mean, I didn't see the Three of Pentacles. So, yeah, okay, there's someone you are doing this with, and maybe a little more focus on the celebration and the joy. Like we saw in the Oracle, it can recharge your energy for the journey ahead. If you're enjoying it and you're looking at it from a place of optimism and brightness and fun and like ready to go and feeling confident and loving it, then I think that makes it all the better and easier because you love it so much. And it's natural. It's not forced. You're not pretending. The Sun card is here. You love what you're doing. This is exciting. This is exactly the kind of transformation that you like. This is so high vibrational. It's so positive for you. So it's the right thing to do. It's a change for the better. And I think sometimes we can get bogged down in the second guessing or the feeling overwhelmed or feeling like, you know, we have to focus on pragmatic and practical things. So I think maybe a nice balance between loving it and feeling inspired to balance out the maybe heavier practical details. So I feel like someone's weighed down by that right now. Some of the material concerns are possibly weighing it down. So having the nice balance of the two, that's what I'm seeing coming through. Whether you already have that balance or maybe you could strike that balance, not going to extremes, keeping it moderate, temperate. That will help. Just to make it smooth sailing, because you're going in this direction anyway. You might as well just enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the scenic. Take the scenic route and enjoy the ride. I'm going to leave it there. Okay, for real this time, Leo. I hope this was helpful and of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, you could email me for that. Otherwise, you could like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Goodbye.